Welcome back, friends, followers, and transients, to another episode of Ostriv with me, Vapor. And some of you may have noticed at the end of the last episode, I had a message up here saying that a family had no food. I guess in part that's down to my slightly poor planning, but in general, I think the town is coming together a lot better than before. With the exception, obviously, as I noted in the last episode, that we couldn't count to 9, and then we lost a family because I didn't plan very well. However, other than that, I think we're in a pretty good position. Thank you very much for all the positive feedback. It was really nice to see, so please continue. I don't mind negative, but I prefer positive, of course, like anybody. But continue the tips coming as well, because I only play this to record the episode, so a lot of you have probably got a lot more exposure to the game than I have, because you can probably sit there and play it for a lot longer. But this is still frustrating me. This is one thing that I hope he fixes at some point, that will allow you to place things over here. Even like Banish has something called a ghost item, so it doesn't affect anybody's passage, where you could just place it here as a bit of a decorational piece, and even if I put it like this, it wouldn't affect anyone's path. Something like that would be really cool. But there's no news of any bug fixes yet. I mean, there was a few posts on Twitter by him, but nothing at this point. So we have 3 we're hiring. We've got a shortage of food and a shortage of housing, so we're not going to recruit anyone right now, unfortunately. We do have the trade post. I can't remember if you need a trader or a manager in here, or a worker, either or, in order for people to come. I'm not too sure. No manager at trading post. So I probably do, but not that I have anything to trade yet anyway, so I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. Let's just whack the speed up a little bit. The cowshed we're going to get in place, ready. We're going to make sure that we've got a decent amount of food ready for them before we try and buy any. I would like to get some oxen at some point as well. I don't know if this is going to allow me to place it, Vapor. Use your words. Now, see, again, there's no need for that kind of area for it to be taken up, which is a tad annoying, but as I'm a resourceful human being, kind of, I'm going to put some next to here, because it makes sense to have some right next to where it's being eaten. Just a little tip from Noble. He said the last building that you place, all buildings will always line up with it. I think that's what he said, kind of. So they'll all line up in a similar pattern. So if I rotate a building a certain way, I think if I go back to that cowshed again now, or is it hay barrack, sorry, there we go, it lines up exactly the same rotation that I had it. So if I do this and then come back, I believe, yep, it's exactly how I left it. Same with anything else. See, the house had rotated as well, so they are all on the same rotation. So you see, that's at a different angle. The only, I guess, downside to this, I mean, it is really useful. So if I line the house this way and I come in here, the well is lined up exactly the same angle, but the front entrance of the building, oh yeah, we can't place it here, the front entrance of the building isn't always lined up the same way. So for example, the entrance to that building is on the side, whereas the house was on what would be the south side of this building. So and again, it's not exactly the same. So realistically, this building should be rotated, well, whatever way the entrance is. I'm guessing something like this. But as you see, as soon as I bring the house in, it's not. So maybe that's something, oh dear, maybe that's something he needs to look at. It seems like such a minute thing, but I guess if the game is going to remember the rotation, that would be fairly important. Is it prioritizing fishing? It's not. Let's take some people out of here. Let's go without wood for the moment, because we need more people fishing, because I don't want people leaving through starving. They've got food. They've got quite a bit of food. They have nothing. Oh, this could actually go pretty bad. We're close to harvesting as well, which is one positive. Let's focus everybody's efforts on gathering food. And Noble also made a point in the comments about putting 5 people in here. It may make more sense to have another fishery, but I want to make sure that we're constantly fishing at this stage, and I don't have the time to be wasting people building stuff. I don't know if this guy is actually working. I think I broke this. Oh, no, there we go. It is working, but the game still believes it's moving across. So how much food do we have in here at the moment? 0.3 and there we go. So we're getting a lot more now. It is happening a lot quicker. Assuming the marketplaces are getting, that's got 0.2, that's got 0.1. We don't have anyone working in those. Do we have any ladies available? Name ends in A. You're a female. Perfect. So they are taking the food, hopefully. Yeah, some of these still have not got any food. Are we at harvesting season yet? Ripeness. Okay, we're kind of getting there. Whether they will survive long enough is another thing. We've got lots of fish coming in though. I think our boats are probably, yeah, that one's at half, what's the word I'm looking for? Decay? That's probably the word, isn't it? Yeah, it's halfway through, so we're probably going to need some new boats. Assuming they disappear once they reach 0. I'm not 100% sure if that system is implemented just yet. How are we doing for nutrients? Okay, so we're going to need some fallow fields as well. Wow, there's lots of this. But this doesn't actually equate to food because we need to turn it into flour, don't we? Just trying to think where the best place to put this would be. Got some nice space up here. Where? And that's got to go to here. I think here makes a little bit more sense because we're right next to the granary, and then they'll come from there to here. Cowshed I don't want to do anything with just yet because it's a complete waste of time. I can add a pasture, which is awesome. How are we doing for food before I do anything else? So you got 0.1, you got 0.2. Okay, let's make sure everyone's got food. Okay, we're kind of getting there now, aren't we? Yeah, I think disaster averted. I like it. Oh no, we've lost a family. I believe that, which makes sense. Not enough food for sale. That's not a problem. We'll get them back pretty quickly. And as I'm not building anything right now, I don't think we're going to be running out of wood. No, we've got firewood and wood. I like this reserve, but it lets you know that people are coming to take it. So you don't kind of misjudge what you've actually got. Okay, we got quite a bit of fish coming in. We're getting close to harvest season. There we go. They're harvesting now. So we could probably just free up 2 of these chaps here. We'll leave them fishing. Have we got anyone else working that we shouldn't probably be having working right now? Oh my goodness, I'm having such issues with words today. There we go. It's all working nice. I think we should probably build. I like the idea of it being over here somewhere. Oh yeah, I can't rotate this building because it rotates itself, so it would therefore be pointless to rotate. Maybe... Oh look, oh wow, they're working on this stuff as well. So that's got 10, which is full, I'm guessing, 8. So I've probably got a few too many of these things. I wonder what happens if you don't empty them. I wonder if it just disappears, if it would rot away, which kind of sort of would make sense. I don't even know. I mean, I could put a couple more here. I don't really want to lose out on them. I don't really want to be putting too many of these things behind this person's house. I mean, it's going to attract all kinds of insects and bugs, but I'm sorry people, you are living near a farm. It's to be expected. Okay, yeah, you work on that because we need to deal with everything food related. Okay, so the season is over. We did potatoes, so the nutrients left are 100% on the blue one, 72 on the green one, and red. So do we have to deactivate this now? We can change it. So the blue one, so hemp. Hemp is probably the best choice for this field right now. Not that we need it, but I think maybe it'd be a good call because it doesn't use much and we'd get quite a lot of hemp. So let's do that for next season. You are waiting to be harvested. Awesome. I don't literally think we've got the people spare to do this. How are we getting on here? So you've got 0.5 fish, you've got 0.5. You're not doing anything. You go and work on the farm because I think that's what you will do. Not enough food for sale still. It depends if the food is in here. Ah, that needs a worker. Wait a minute, wheat and sunflower. Let's put the wheat in there and the sunflower, and let's get at least one worker in there, because the food will be sat in here otherwise. Oh look, prioritize gathering. There we go. That's a useful tool. But we've only got 3 people currently working. How are we getting on here? That is almost done. How much fish have we got in here? Nah, I see one person has gone, so we're now limited on fish again. You got some potatoes coming in. You got some fish as well. I think food is probably okay now. Wow, just shows you if you're kind of not careful, things will go wrong. Water we probably got tons of. We have potatoes 3. Where's fish? Fish isn't on there probably because we haven't got much. No housing available. Does that mean a family's moved in? It does. Awesome. And they have some flour. I'm not too sure where they've got that from. They must have brought it with them. Let's continue that building as well. We have you up and running, so I want to assign some. I know we have to harvest all these fields. How many people have we got here now? 3, 4. Ah, there we go, a few extra. So the food in here, so we've got 1 potato reserved. I think we can afford to cancel those people, because we've got a lot of food coming in right now. Okay, there's food being stored in here, which means that these ladies, sorry, here we go. So this has got a labourer assigned to it. Interesting, because that doesn't usually show up, does it? No, oh, it does, labourers and workers. So this one's trying to assign 2. So this market's actually got food in it, even though there's nobody working there. Huh. I should probably turn these off, because they're going to try and put food into these buildings when I'm not using them, which is not something that we want happening. And it's also assigning workers to them. So I wonder if someone will come and take that potato. Ah, there we go. Oh, they've put the potatoes on the truck, which is something I think I asked for. I think Noble mentioned that as well, but I didn't really notice it because I was watching on my phone on his video, so I couldn't quite see the detail. Excellent. See, I'm learning things as well, which is really cool. What we got going on in here? So 10 is the maximum, and this is holding 4. Okay, and we're making some flour as well. I might put a fence around this area. It feels like it needs a fence. And as soon as I can make my own fences, in fact, let's do that now. The pasture fence, is it this one? No. And I just saw my first problem there. I'm gonna have to come this way a little bit. Something like that. Where's the edge? So we need to be somewhere here, I think. Cool. Too long. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Play nice, play nice. Oh, here comes somebody moving in. Too small. It's like Goldilocks. It's too big, too small. That's just right. And we'll do probably around there. Now the question is, will this allow me, because this game has these lovely finicky things that it likes to do, will it allow me to place one of these and make it look somewhat realistic? It will. Brilliant. That's kind of what I wanted to do with all my fields, but the game doesn't always want to play ball with me. Let's put down a couple of benches. We can rotate, hold the shift key, so we can place more than one. And I really want to put some there. It's really annoying. And we've got a side entrance here, so let's rotate. We can probably get a bench here. Come on. Play nice. And do we have any by the farm? Where can we place them over here that the game won't go, excuse me, sir, I'm not allowing you to do that. It's like Hal, isn't it? I'm sorry, Vay. There we go. And these pathways are kind of getting worn in, so that they're walking down all bits of this. I'm hoping eventually this entire area will turn into a nice kind of a grey block. And the fact that I can put these fences in has stopped them walking this way. So I might use fences to a greater effect later on, and you can see how these paths are really taking shape. They're really solid looking paths now, which is really good. We're in autumn, the leaves are falling. We're doing hemp here next season. That one has not been harvested. We've got lots of people working though. We've got loads of food coming in. What can we do here next season? We've still got quite a lot of stuff going on. Let's change. Potato looks like we could actually get what we need from that, so we'll leave that as potato. Why are we working over here? Yeah, it could be another potato field. We need to leave some fallow though. This one's looking quite good. Still a lot of maybe I'll leave one of these fallow. We'll keep an eye on that and see how it goes. How much are you producing? Whoa, look at that flickering away like crazy. Oh, here comes the snow. Does that mean I'll lose all the crops? It does. Boom. Ouch, that hurt. Well, at least we know that happens. I kind of already knew it would, but interesting. So this is almost still 100%. I wonder if it's because the crops rotted away within the field. So this is not a good idea to be used for anything really. Let's leave that one fallow. What about you? You're still pretty full. Let's go with wheat. You we've already selected. Okay. The good thing is we're going to have more people come next season. So hopefully this will work quite well. Let's get rid of you from here. How are we doing here? We're going to be using a lot more firewood soon, I would have thought. Oh, we're still okay. Don't feel like the urge to have this building completely manned all the time. Just something that John pointed out is if you click a tree, you've got remove and protect. So if I click remove, they will, if there's someone working it, they'll come and take it away. Protect will stop them from doing that. And he mentioned all these trees that I've planted are protected because they're supposed to be decorational. The reason I've not come in and took the protect away is because I want them to grow fully. I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't know if you get more wood when it's a fully grown tree or not, but at this stage there's no real need, although it is going to become dreadfully annoying when I decide that I want these trees to be chopped down, because I'm going to have to come in and manually click them. I don't believe I can, I can't highlight and select which ones I want removing. Okay, so livestock limit is 20. We have lots of food. We have water, so we need to think about a manager in here. So what can we sell? Actually, do we grow any sunflowers? We've got some potato and, wow, there's tons of wheat stored in here. Sunflower, 5.4, okay. So let's look at selling the oil. So we're going to need one of these buildings. I kind of think this should be a part of this area. Just think we got a couple of houses here. We've got a lot going on for the amount of houses we've got over here. I think we need to build another housing area this side. Family's out of money? Really? Let's slow the game down a second. The mother is unemployed. Is that why? What's her name? Ah, he's working at the trading post. Does that mean he's not earning anything? So Iana, can we put you in here? You're not Iana. Yana, there we go. If you get some flour, potatoes, and fish, you're going to start earning money. He is now earning money because he has a job. So okay, so they're not going to be broke for very long, and they have flour. There we go. Their wealth is slowly going back up. That's because I keep taking people out of jobs. So let me check everybody else's. And you've got loads of money. Wow. Okay, some people are a lot richer than others. How are we doing for boats? Okay. Carpentry. Let's assign someone to there for the moment. And yeah, let's make some nails. Thatch. Let's build that up as well. And it'll keep everyone in a job. Let's assign everyone here as well, if we can. I don't know if you can have two people working here at the same time, but let's assign them anyway. We have a worker assigned to the granary. I don't believe we need more than that. Have I got carts around here? Yes. So he is actually using the carts, as you see, to get food from the farm. So having this cart storage here is brilliant. So he literally will come and grab his cart, go here and go here, and it's super efficient. And it also looks right. We're probably going to need a few more carts. Yeah, there's 2 being ordered for there. And he's going to make some. He says 1 more in the queue. So we'll figure that out. Okay, we got distracted from our oil workshop. I'm thinking over here, because we've got these houses here. Well, there's a few jobs around the area, but I've kind of blocked that area off. I don't know if they will walk through here. Maybe they'll have to come around this way. We'll kind of see, but we have this area up here. I think we'll use here, because there's plenty of room to get through to everything that they need to deal with. Oil workshop. Let's rotate you around. If we can get you... Wow, you can literally put the fence on top of the fence for this building. How intriguing. I think actually we'll go this side. Now, I don't know what resources this needs other than sunflower. Maybe it doesn't need anything other than sunflower. We'll also, just to make... Seeing as these things are free, we'll also chuck a cart parking in here. And if possible... And see, everything is lined up the same here, which is just making my life super easy. And we'll drop a birch tree and just give them a little bit of a shade in the summer months. Can we put in... Can't put one of you. Can we put... Game. Doesn't want me to do these things. What about here? Excellent. It's becoming quite a long walk, so we need to think of some houses here. I feel like I shouldn't have put that one there, but that's fine. How are we doing for food? Let's have a look now. So we got quite a lot of sunflower. Potatoes we got tons of. Wheat we got quite a bit of, but it's more flour, isn't it? So is this building is just maybe not keeping up with what is needed. No housing. Does it say flour anywhere? Are we making a profit? Local sales, salary. Oh, but it is slowly but surely going down. We definitely need some more houses though, so let's consider that. We're going to need another farm as well at some point. So this kind of process here is going to have to be repeated. I think we're going to need a market over here too. So maybe we'll have the main farmhouse and the granary on this side and have some markets here. Just thinking the best place to get some. I would like some houses here. Maybe we could just have them kind of sort of backed up onto these houses. We have the pathway coming through there, don't we? Need to remove a tree, that's fine. You can do that. Can we rotate your fence a little bit? That's not going to work very well, is it? Why are you being so odd? Well, we can't place a house there. Let's demolish you. Maybe these guys are not going to get as much of a garden. Those houses will be a tiny bit wonky. What's going on there? Oh, they're trees. Or shrubs. That gives us a little bit more storage area here. Then we'll try and get some kind of pathway. We could have some other houses on the opposite side. How are we doing for market stalls? They are slowly but surely getting the resources they need. This family is still slightly poor. Let's speed the game up. They are earning money. They are earning money. Although this chap isn't doing much at the moment. Let's have a... We don't need to send anybody out. Oh, here we go. Did I send somebody there? I didn't. Maybe they've sent someone to me. Oops. Is somebody here? Well, I don't see them. Interesting. So they demand potato. They have cows, iron, and flour. So I can buy some cows, can't I? Wait a minute. Do I have anyone available to work here before I start buying these things? Oh, women. Awesome. Looking for job 3 women. Boom. Looking for job 1. Okay, so let's buy some cows. So oh, bulls and oxen. So what's the difference here? Is the top one just a normal bull? Sorry, a normal cow. Let's go with 2 and 1 bull. How much is that? Some 30 oxen. Let's buy 1 oxen. We have the money to do that, don't we? So let's do that. Potatoes. I'm not trading anything at the moment. Financially, we do have quite a bit of water. Water. I'm thinking of what I need for the cows. Okay, so there's people in here. Use fallow field if available. Do I need not to assign a field then? Because it says if available. So let me not assign anything and see what happens. I guess you could put a pasture in. There is an option there for it, but a fallow field will work quite nicely. Right. So we do have stuff being moved around. I should probably at least move maybe 2 of these houses forward and get the houses built first. That will give me more labour. In fact, let's move them all forward. The oil workshop can be the last thing that we actually go for. How are we doing here? Okay. 1 more order in the queue. Let me just double check what's going on. Yep, you're looking good. So you're going to need some carts too. He's going to be super busy. Where are we over here? I've still got this old one. We can actually probably remove that one and we'll place another one around here somewhere. You've got everything you need. 5 more orders in the queue. I feel sorry for him. Iron 1.8. How much have we got left over here? Still got 5, so we still got a fair amount of iron. How are we getting on with wheat? Wheat. We need either another windmill or somebody else working in here. We're probably going to need a few windmills because that is a lot of wheat to churn through. Oh man, food is not a problem. I think population is a thing that we need to work on. I just hope I don't mess the fields up. So we definitely will need another farm. That may be the next thing on my list, because we got all this area here. So we could probably get another farming, so get a couple of houses, a bit of a market area, granary, and a farm in this sort of area. I still think I want to build the town hall and some nice nice houses over here, and make this laid out really good. Have markets. Probably gonna need a granary over here as well, because the markets get the food from the granary, don't they? So maybe when I'm placing the farm here, the granary somewhere here would make sense. So we could run a bridge across, and he wouldn't have as far to go, and have the market on this side of the river maybe. Lots to kind of decide. Okay, they're making money now. There we go. They're not like super rich. I mean, some of these people, look, 118 wealth. That is a really wealthy family. I mean, it was the first house we built. The mother is currently unemployed, but they're still doing really, really well. What's going on with our cows? No active deals. Wait a minute, I bought those cows, didn't I? Livestock limit. Oh, they're in here. I see. So we got an ox. So 2 years. Is that 2 years old? Okay. We got a bull. Make this bull into an ox, and cow. Okay, so I'm assuming the bull is going to reproduce with the cows. That's why I kind of did it that way. Again, I had no clue how much hay and water they're going to use, but that's cool. But now we can have a plough, right? So if we assign a worker here, order a plough. I need another oxen. So do we just wait until they trade with me again? How much is the... You see, that's good. Now, let's wait for them to trade with us again. We'll leave the ox in here and see what happens, but I will be definitely ploughing fields. So we're going to need more of those, but at least I know where the ox goes. So I need to make sure that I have the cow sheds available. Looking for labourers. Yeah, we're a little bit low on staff. How are you? So we don't need anyone in here. Although that was a lady, wasn't it? So we could leave you in there. Don't leave any ladies unemployed. Although we got a couple unemployed. You need to be staying in there. That's fine. In fact, I don't think it makes a difference. But I mean, I just like the idea if they've got a job, they're actually earning money, which means their family isn't going to go without. Okay, you can stop being in there. We've got quite a lot of nails. You can stop. You're making a lot of carts, so we won't bother you. We'll take you from there. These are all women's. I give over. I don't know what's wrong with me. We got one worker assigned to this. Whack the speed up. We need to keep the manager in there for trade purposes. Now, hopefully, people reshuffle, because I think once you kind of fire them, they'll go home before they do anything else. I think. So hopefully then, which house is priority? This one. But it seems that they're kind of focusing on that. Okay, we're in February, so we're about to get underway for the new season. So we have a field fallow. Ooh, I said that quite easily considering how much I've been struggling with my words. It'd be interesting to see if the cows go in this field, because I've told them to use a fallow field if available. So let's watch and see what happens. How are we doing for wood and stuff like that? Firewood is 208. Okay, so they're in a good position. So let's take some of you guys out of here. Can you be fishing? I think you can. You're still working away here. I need these out. There we go. Let's put 2 people in here for the moment. As soon as we get these extra houses in, this is going to just kind of superpower what we're doing. The only thing is you'll get poor people if you don't have work for them to do. At the moment, I've got so many jobs that I need doing and just not enough labour. So it is still a fine balance, I think, this game. Oh. Here we go. The animation's quite good as well, actually. I'm quite impressed with that. Although it looks like they're hovering slightly. Okay, so they're all in here. Which one is the ox? I'm going to assume this one because it's the odd one out. That one looks like a bull. Or is it? I don't know. We'll soon find out when one starts humping the other, I suppose. Then we'll go, aha, that's the bull. That's got horns. That's got horns. Well, if this is going to help our nutrients, and they wander around quite nicely. Well, I'm hoping this field becomes a lot better. And then we're always going to have a fallow field. So this is going to mean we're going to get milk, right? Yep, awaiting milk. If we get the female, everyone is working. Probably because they're sowing. Let's have a look. Okay, let's. Oh, I don't want to leave this building without people. I don't know what the minimum is. I've got to be really careful with this, haven't I? If I leave one person in here, are they going to manage to bring all the food and water and kind of tend to everything that needs to be kind of dealt with? It's a little bit worrying. Okay, where is everybody? I've got 3 more. Let's stop you for a second. Have you put any carts here yet? No. That one is full. That one is full. Where's my other one? Oh, maybe that was it. I know we got this one here. Where is all the people? Hopefully they're assigned to here. Fingers crossed. All women at the moment. Where are all the men? What are they doing? Camp centre, unemployed, 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 windmill, trading post, granary, fishing dock, unemployed. What's wrong with you? You're going to become a very poor family if you don't kind of get some work done, Mr. Michaelio. Sounded slightly Italian there. Although they're making money. Oh, there you go. He's working at the fishing dock now. Maybe it's just taking its time just to get everything going. But we're in March, and this is what I'm on about with labour. Having the people kind of ready in time. And obviously they're sowing the hemp field first, which doesn't really help us at this stage. I think that's for clothing, isn't it? It is something I'm going to make. I'll probably have that over this side somewhere. I'm not too sure yet. I've not figured that out. Okay, so that one is on its way. That one is being sowed. Yeah, I just literally don't have the people. And I'm getting, are all the men assigned to a job now? Why are you not doing anything? There's plenty of work to go around. So it doesn't make any sense for you to be out of a job. Oh, did I add milk to these? No. So we can now have milk. Did I just see chicken egg? Chicken meat? So that means I've not seen a chicken coop sort of building, so that'll be interesting. Once this gets full, they slaughter as well, don't they? So I will eventually need a slaughterhouse. Let me pause this building a second. They seem to focus on this one awful lot. Ooh, a messenger. What have you got for us? You want sunflower oil and sunflower, and you give hemp and wheat. Okay, that's not something I'm really interested in right now. You are still working away. Flour. Okay, you've churned through that. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I said I just saw flour, but it's wheat, isn't it? It's still got a lot to go, and there's still a lot of potato in here. So I think we've got more than enough food production here to power this, but then we've not got the people available to plant and harvest everything. So that one's still being sowed. That one's being sowed. That one hasn't even started yet. Nor has that one. And we're now in April. Yeah, the lack of people really sucks. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this episode right here. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it went rather smooth personally, but I'm always interested to know what you think. But on that note, until next time, as always, take care.